Yes, yes, and so the story goes. Here is my official Tekken 7 tier list 3.30 patch, post-patch update. All right, I'm gonna go through this, and I'm gonna try to be as brief as I can, because I'm sure there's a bunch of tier lists out there. I actually look for tier lists for people to make them, so I don't have to do it, because it takes forever, especially when you put some work in. And I'm just like, man, I don't have time for this shit. So here we go. It goes down. Obviously, Kazuya is S tier. Are we kidding me? They just buffed your boy. Like, your boy got a crazy hell sweep that is not steppable anymore. Well, it is, but it's hard as hell, and it's super fast. The lightning. We know what Kazuya is. His freaking lightning. Lightning. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. It's God Fist. I'm losing my mind. What just happened? That move. So. S tier. God, I can't think of the name right now. Kazuya. Jin the same way. The flip with Kazuya. Akuma is that Akuma, even though nerfed, he's still really, really strong. Like some of his best tools have been removed, like his down jabs into the fireball. Fireball mix-ups into the demon flip. They took away all of those confirmed pokes, but he's still really good. So don't sleep on your boy. Like he puts real work in. Geese is the same way. They both got fireballs. They both got good neutral. They both can kill you in one combo with the meter and the right setups and stages. They have legit practical death combos in the match. And that's it for your S tier. That's it. There's no need to put in, and let me just add a full disclaimer. S tier is not just because you don't know how to fight a character. Try to use S tier sparingly. So it's not just a matter of this person's S tier because they have this one or two bad moves. That's not how this works. So I'm going by the amount of tools that they have in comparison to the amount of things that makes them vulnerable. That is how I gauge my tier. So if I use the example of Kazuya, he has the electric wind God Fist uppercut, right? And it recovers fast, so it's not really big risk for him to do it. So that's what makes it so strong for him. And so that's your I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought, but that's how Kazuya is played. Jin is similar. He has everything. Jin has all the tools, but he's much harder to play than Kazuya, so people don't really know how strong Jin is. He can put you down. Jin is super strong, and he's a very seldomly left in a vulnerable state, which is why he's a S tier. Akuma is the same way. So same with the geese. So now we can go to the A tiers. Here's where it gets cool for me. Hwoarang, of course, Hwoarang is A+ tier. He's very, very good. Mix up city. Stand back. Don't let him get a pressure started. If you do, you die. Because you don't know where to block. He gonna beat on you real bad. Ling Zhao used the same way. Brian Fury is also the same way. Who's also really tough to execute his moves. These first five characters you see, Hwoarang, Ling, Brian, Steve, Fang. Oh my god, Fang. All have a really acute execution, so you can't just pick these guys up and play them and expect to win, which is why they're good. But Brian has good defense. Brian has good pressure options and a good neutral. Steve has dumb pressure options. He could just make you feel bad about life. It's so good. Fang got it all. And in the right hands, he's virtually unstoppable. You've seen my Fang matches and how crazy it gets, and how frustrating it gets for people. So, oh my gosh, like, hold on, I'm sorry, you guys. I lost my train of thought. I'm wasting time. I'm wasting time. Enjoy the music. Here we go. So, Devil Jin. Similar situation as Kazuya a very similar situation as Kazuya and Jin, except for he doesn't have the things that made him super S tier. He's like, well, his hell sweep is still really good, but he don't get that hard knockdown into a. He doesn't get that hard knockdown into a what do you call that? Into that Oki setup where he can hit you with that OTG. He doesn't have that anymore. So that's the streak of Devil Jin. And that leads me to Ganryu. Ganryu is so slept on. He's so slept on. Ganryu's actually really, really good. The problem is he's just like Fang in a way where he's like hard to use, or he's more like Lei in his playstyle, but as far as execution, he's like Fang. He has a lot of options. He can get out of there, he can get in there, he can put you down really fast. Ganryu's good, but slept on. So Julia is also legit, and yes, Julia is also fire. Actually, Julia has the same. Basically, this entire top row of tiers all have the same gauge. Like I said, that's how I gauge my tiers. They all have this level of execution, with the right execution in the right hands, with the right play style, the right player. You're smart enough and you're sharp enough. It's hard to beat these characters. And Zafina, obviously, same thing goes for her. Now we get to our A tiers, regular A tiers. Okay, people I don't necessarily care about, but it's facts. Okay, Law is A tier. I'm skipping over him. I'm not talking about him. Cause I'm a girl. Law. Asuka Kazama, or Kazama Girl, y'all know me. I've been calling her Kazama Girl forever. Is a A tier. She's good. Dragunov A tier. Heihachi A tier. Leo A. Lei Wulong A tier. The reason why is because what happens is when you play Lei Wulong, Lei Wulong will get you hurt, but he's strong in a way. He's strong in a way where you have to basically you can't just rush down with Lei. I feel like I'm the only person who rushes down with Lei. Most people back off with Lei. So he's really good. A tier though. Fakumram, the new boy, very, very much A tier. Is he dumb strong offensively? Yes. Is his defense good? It's like mediocre. But what makes him A tier or not A plus or S tier is that he got a lot of holes in his strings. If you know how to fight Fakumram, you can blow him up. I'm talking about duck, whiff punish, setup punish, sidestepping. He is so weak to sidestepping. Marduk, surprisingly, is A tier. People don't know how to play Marduk. I don't see any Marduks, and he's fire. I don't like fighting him because he's that good, but Marduk's good. Negan is also A tier. He can put you down with cheap ass moves. I don't like Negan, but he's good though. Leroy, despite all of his nerfs, is also A tier. Eddie Gordo. Eddie, oh my gosh, don't get me started about Eddie. He's an asshole, but he's still A tier. They made him really good. So is Miguel, so is Lee, so is Lars. Those are last of the A tiers. A lot of people don't really. Actually, I take that back. I did fight a really good Lars in my most recent rank match, as a matter of fact, and he dusted me the first game. Of course, I took the best of 3 because I don't play that. But Lars is A tier because he has options that allow him. Lars is A tier because he has the options of he can rush down offensively really strongly, just like Fakumram. That's why he's A. He's not an A plus or S tier, where he can play offense really, really well. Mix-ups, highs, lows, throws. He got it all. Lead the same way, but high execution. Everybody in that tier list is the same as far as how I'm choosing to gauge these tiers. Now, B tier. Haha, to the shitty characters. Oh boy, let's start with the dum-dums. Here we go. Armor King, unfortunately, Armor King is B tier. I think he should be higher, but for the type of execution he get, you don't get a lot of reward for it, and that's why he suffers. That's unfortunate. Bob is B tier. Anna, Eliza, Nina, Lily, Alyssa, Josie should be Bruce. Lucky Chloe, I swear to God, if I could get her off this list, I'll throw her off. Shaheen's the same way. Noctis, Kazumi, and Paul. They all have this very good basic fundamental game, and I actually would hope that they would. I actually would hope that at some point there could be some, I don't know, some changes to like a Master Raven maybe, or maybe Shaheen. You know what? Screw him. Who cares about B tiers, right? Wrong. I'm just kidding. I actually really like Master Raven. I like Armor King. I actually don't mind Nina and Anna. It's Lucky Chloe and Josie whom I don't like, and Kazumi is annoying to fight. Now, C tier. The C tiers: King, Claudio, Jack, Katarina. I have them at the C tier because, well, maybe in hindsight, I'm looking at this list because I can't edit it live for you. I feel like I think King can go B tier. I think King can go B tier. Or I mean, he's in between C and B. So yeah, I'm torn about King. I really am. Like King can be. I'm so like. Okay. I'm just gonna say King is somewhere in between C and B tier, where he got options like Armor King, except for Armor King is a better version of him. Claudio's the same way, Jack's the same way, and Katarina. And obviously at the bottom list you got the Bears and Gigas. Why are they there? We don't know. I said I would keep this short and sweet for you guys. Please share with me your agreements or disagreements. And the reason why I'm doing it now was because I honestly think that at to a certain degree, every single character has some really strong abilities, but overall the character might not be that strong. So I'd have to say this is what it is. So hope you enjoy that, and I will see you guys next time.